welcome to Marion Kinya official. Praise the Lord. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Mko aji, mnaendelea aji, wiki yenu iko aji. Ho. So welcome to Marion Kinya official. If you are listening me for the first time, please consider subscribing to Marion Kinya official and hit the notification bell so that every time that I upload a video, you'll be the first person to receive the good news. Another video from giving life to relationships and marriages. Oh, wow. So thank you so much, guys. If you are listening me for the first time, please just pause a little. The whole of this month we have been talking about intimacy, and if you haven't listened to any other video, once you listen to me on this video, you are going to float. And I don't want you to float. I want you to make a difference. Remember, our theme is making a difference this month of September, so you better go and listen to the other videos. Especially, I have explained what is the purpose of intimacy. What is intimacy? What is the purpose of a relationship? I have talked everything that has to do with intimacy. So every video is of importance for you before you listen to this video. So for the last two videos, I have been talking about the first and the second level of intimacy, the Christian level and the facts level. So on today's video, guys, let's welcome the third level of intimacy. What is it? The third level of intimacy that we are talking about, it is the level of opinions. I am so happy. I am very, very much happy because how we are going to learn about the levels of intimacy. Sema enjoying great relationships. We are going to enjoy great relationships. So on today's video, we are talking about opinions as the level of intimacy. So this is the level where most of the relationships, they find trouble. But if you are listening to Marion Kinya official, you will be able to overcome that trouble. Yes. What is opinion? I'll give an example. For example, you are in a group of people where they are discussing about a certain issue, and someone gives a different opinion which somebody else disagree with, or even is uncomfortable with. What is going to happen? Either an argument will break, or the person is going to withdraw from the conversation. So what does that mean? What does that mean? When someone withdraws from the conversation, they just have to wanakimbia. They learn back to where? To the first and the second level of intimacy, the Krishi and the facts level. Because now, the first level and the second level, we said that those levels, the people are fearing to be judged and criticized. And we said now, in the second level, acceptance is the medicine. Acceptance is what that is going to open a door for intimacy. So on today's video, it is good that you'll be so keen. Just work with me attentively so that you can get to understand. If I am in the level of opinion, how am I going to do it? How am I going to deal with it? Because the third level of intimacy, the level of opinions, it is now the level that you cannot avoid self-revelation. Do you know what is self-revelation? Self-revelation is intimacy. So no matter what you do, you cannot do away with the self-revelation, because the moment that you gave your opinion, you have said something about yourself. Now, the question that we need to ask ourselves is the third level. Before we ask ourselves that question, the third level of intimacy, the level of opinions, now helps us to come face to face now with the common goal and purpose. Common goal and purpose. So if you haven't listened to the video that I shared about discovering your purpose and what is the purpose of a relationship, the common purpose in a relationship, please pause, go and listen to that video. But allow me to make a difference between the two videos so that you may not think one is important than the other. The video that I shared, I think it's probably the end of last month, about discovering your purpose before you start a relationship. That is the essential purpose that you need as an individual, not as a couple, as an individual. And now the purpose of a relationship, now the common purpose that I shared about when I shared a video about the purpose of a relationship, is the common purpose as a couple. But please note that the common purpose as a couple cannot be fruitful if the essential purpose, the individual purpose, is not discovered. Because we said the main purpose of a relationship is to make each other the best version of themselves. So if someone is not sharing all their visions or their purpose is not marrying with your purpose, how are they going to help you become the best version of yourself? For example, your calling or your purpose is to be a pastor, and maybe your partner is not even very close. A vision or his vision is not even close to your vision purpose. How is this person going to help you fulfill your dream to the fullest? How is this person helping you to become the best pastor? How is this person helping you to become the best version of yourself in your calling? That is the importance of what? The individual purpose marrying each other. Please go and listen to that video, and if you will have any question about those purposes that you want me to handle, ask the question. Drop the question in the comment section. I will answer you, because Marion Kinya Official, we want to make a difference. We cannot do away with the purpose. So the opinion will have to bring us to the point of common purpose and common goals. But even when we have the common goals and common purpose as a couple in a relationship, that doesn't mean we'll have to do away with the conflicts, because the third level of intimacy, the conflicts will come in. No, there won't be conflicts. But now, if we have the common goal and the purpose, the conflicts that we have are going to be healthy. But if the common goal and the purpose is not well known, we might be having the unhealthy relationships or the unhealthy conflicts. What does that mean? When you have different opinion with your partner and there is no common goal, you need to ask yourself, if there is a conflict in your relationship, you need to ask yourself, is it the clash of opinions or it is the clash of common goals and worldviews that we are struggling with? Because most of the people, they spend the rest of their lives, they spend their energy, their effort, they are everything trying to convince the other person to accept their opinions, trying to impose their opinions in the life of the other person. That is not how it should be. If you are doing that, you are spending, even people that are married even for 10 years, they are still trying to convince or to impose their opinions in the life of the other person. Now that is wrong. What you need to do, you need to learn the art of disagreeing to agree. That is also another topic that we will handle later, about how to agree and disagree in a relationship and in a love way. So what you need to do, if you have different opinions, I have something here that I want you to get to understand, that every opinion says something about us. Opinion, when I give an opinion in a relationship, it has to reveal 3 things about me. It has to reveal about my core values, it has to reveal about my expectation and my beliefs. So we don't have to keep on imposing our opinions on other people's life. We need to analyze their opinions. What is the belief of this person as per their opinion? What is their expectations? What is their core values? Reason being, our opinions usually comes from our experience, from our education, from our life. In other words, the opinions that we give towards something comes from our past experience. And that is why now you need to reason to me, what is the solution of if we have different opinions? How can we deal with them in our relationship if we want to enjoy the third level of intimacy? Let your ears be open. What you need to do, or the medicine for intimacy, for the true intimacy in the third level of intimacy, is acceptance. Yes, you need to accept that person, because their opinions doesn't mean, when they give a different opinion, doesn't mean that your opinion is right or their opinion is wrong. No, you need to understand that opinions are not permanent. They just keep changing over time. We are all work in progress, including Marion Kinya Official. She is work in progress. So, but you need to understand that before we be accepted by others, we need to accept ourselves. We need to accept ourselves so that we can be able to accept others. Some of us, we have past experiences that we have yet to accept ourselves, and still expect others to accept ourselves. Accept yourself first so that you can accept the other person. Once acceptance is built in you, now it will be opening the door wide open for the true intimacy to be enjoyed. Now, I want to give you a very important question that you need to challenge yourself with, because it is very important. Someone may say, because I love this person, that means I already accept this person. That is why I'm trying to help this person get to understand my opinion. That is not acceptance. What is acceptance? I want to give you a good definition of acceptance that is going to save you from a lot of troubles that most relationships are experiencing when they come to the third level of intimacy. Acceptance, it is allowing someone to be themselves, to be who they are, and not trying them to try to push them to be who you want them to be and what you imagine them to be. I hope it's clear. Letting people to be themselves and not forcing them to be who you want them to be or who you imagine them to be. Now, I am not saying that acceptance doesn't mean that you have to accept everyone's else opinions and have to suppress your own. No. I am saying that you need to accept the people for who they are and where they are, and recognize that their opinions are the product of their experiences of life. That is what I am meaning by acceptance. You need to recognize who they are, where they are, and recognize that the opinions they are giving is the product of the experiences they had in life. If that one is so clear to you, then you will get to know, have I really accepted this person or not? So one of the ways that you can impose acceptance in your life, in your heart, in your mind, and in your relationship is to be open to new ideas. It might not be easy to accept acceptance, but if you just prepare your mind to be open to new ideas, then acceptance becomes so easy for you. It becomes so easy for you. You know, they usually say, or I have had so many people say that a woman, oh no, let me not give an example. The biggest challenge that we are trying to put in our relationship is that we are trying to understand our relationships, and we ignore the most important and powerful thing that we need, the acceptance. It is, you cannot understand someone until you first accept them. So you need to accept people for who they are so that you can be in a position to understand them, because it will take time to understand them. Someone said that which I agree with, because I have heard so many people said that women are so complicated, it is so hard to understand them, and this is what this person tries to say. They say that women are the school that you cannot graduate from. All those things people they try to use to describe a woman. In other words, what they are trying to say is that a woman is not there to be understood. She is there to be accepted. That is my final one. That is my final message. Practice acceptance, and you'll be able to move from the opinion level to the fourth level that we are going to handle in the next video. We are all work in progress, so don't blame yourself. Accept yourself so that you can be accepted. That is it for Marion Kinya Official. I'm hoping that you're blessed. I'm hoping that you're getting everything that I'm sharing. And thank you so much for the support. Please consider subscribing to Marion Kinya Official. Like and share this information to all your friends, to everybody that is allowed you, because we are going to make a difference this month of September. Bye-bye.